everyone. Hope that you're having a great day. Today's video, we have some great news. I got my bike back. In the last video, it wasn't a riding video because I was still working on it. But after 3 front tires and a lot of work, we finally got it back. So this is the look. We went with the orange and the black. So yeah, it's looking really good. I actually like how it looks better than before. So let's get into today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about loneliness. And this is a series that I'm going to be starting. It's going to be talking about relationships, loneliness, how to find a Christ-centered relationship. I have a bunch of ideas and stuff like that. So I hope that you guys enjoy the content that we're going to start putting out. Um, but loneliness, I feel like it's a great start to the series because it comes before a relationship most times. It can happen in a relationship, but a lot of times you're lonely because you're desiring a relationship. So let's get into it. We have some verses of the day. So yeah, let's talk about it.
So the first verse of the day comes from Isaiah 41:10, and it says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you." A very short and powerful verse. It just reminds us that God is with us at all times. He's always working, and that we just need to put our trust in Him no matter what we're going through. We need to rely on Him to be the source of our happiness and our fulfillment. And so then we're going to move on to the next one. It's Psalm 34:18, and it says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted." That verse, to me, it says that the Lord is with you at all times. Like, again, during all your hardest moments, God is going to be with you to support you, and maybe times are going to get harder, but God has a plan for you. He's close. He's not far away. Even though sometimes it may feel like He is far away, He's always right there. So, and again, out of Matthew 28:20, it says, "I'm with you always, even to the end." God is always with us. Jesus is always with us. Whenever we feel like we're far away from Him, He's always right there next to us. So those verses, they all kind of contribute to helping you with the idea of loneliness, because we shouldn't be feeling lonely because we have God with us at all times. So there's no reason to desire for something when we have God. We have the creator of the universe. What more could you ask for? Okay, so let's get on the bike. We're doing a night ride tonight, which is pretty cool. I love night rides, personally, because it's just so quiet. There's not a lot of traffic, and the vibes are just there, you know. So we'll get going, and we'll talk about some more stuff, specifically about loneliness.
Okay, so loneliness can actually be a very dangerous thing because it can separate us from God. When you're lonely, like, think about it. When you're focusing on things that don't matter sometimes, on desiring a relationship with a person more than desiring a relationship with God. And you can catch yourself falling away from God. How do I know this? Because it happened to me not that long ago. So what happened to me is I got out of a two-year relationship, and I was just lonely afterwards, to be honest. I was just lonely. And it ended up, I ended up falling away from God because I was so focused because I was so focused on not being alone or having someone or something physically in this world. But what I failed to realize is that I had God the whole time. And God was with me, like that one verse that we were talking about, like God. Oh crap, my bag is open. Hold up, we gotta stop. We have to stop. That is not good. Oh, well, your boy forgot to close his chest bag. That could have been really bad, but thankfully nothing fell out. Anyways, I was so focused on feeling lonely. I was so lost, and I ended up falling away from God, and I separated myself. And I was on dating apps trying to search for that person instead of just trusting God's timing that He was going to provide me with all those things. He was going to clothe me and eventually bring me my wife. And I'm still waiting for that. He will bring me my wife, though. I trust Him, and it would be better waiting for Him to bring me a great person, a Christian girl, and then trying to go out in the world and seek someone. I would rather trust God that He's going to bring me my wife than go search in the world and then find a worldly girl that's going to end up separating me from God. This goes for guys and girls, like worldly guy, gentlemen and women, whoever's watching. Just trust in God that He's going to bring you the right person, or a person that will provide for you with happiness. Because my last relationship, we'll talk a little bit about my last relationship. My last relationship was very worldly and ended up separating me from God. And the problem with that especially was that we were both Christians. But I wasn't able to give my all to God because we were both doing worldly things. We were both desiring each other above God, which that is a terrible thing to do, by the way. Jesus should always come first, no matter what. In a relationship, Jesus is at the very top of both of your guys' lives. So, when you're lonely, it's a dangerous thing. It can separate you from God. So moving on, from desiring a relationship, it can also lead to lustful things. Lustful thinking. You can think and want short-term things. You want sexual things, sexual desires, because you want to fulfill something inside yourself. If you're not fulfilling it with Jesus Christ, you're going to want to fill it with worldly things. Or from that, also, when I was feeling lonely, I got back into drinking. I got back into drinking, smoking cigarettes, some coppers. I got back into the drinking and the smoking, and it's all stuff that's bad for you, of course. But we should be able to find satisfaction through God. Think that if you're not lonely, it's not dangerous, it's not going to lead to worse things. If you're like, oh, you know what, I can take some time away from God. I can take some time away from God to focus on myself, whatever. Well, that's not going to help you too much. You're going to end up searching for things in the world, or things that are wrong, or things that are bad for you, or finding the wrong person that doesn't fulfill your life. It's all just not good. It's all just not good. that person that you find, when you're all down and out, when you're just yearning for a relationship, if it's like me, if you just got out of one and you just want to feel that connection again, they're not going to be good for you spiritually or emotionally, most likely. I'm not saying that you can't find the right person if you go out and search the world. I'm sure you can, but I don't know. I would just rather trust in God's timing. I mean, He's the literal creator of the universe. Why would you not want to just wait for Him to bring you a good person into your life? God is so good. He's done so many amazing things for me, and He's never given up on me. Like that low moment where I really fell away from Him and I was really so far gone, God just never stopped. He just never stopped loving me. And when I came back to Him, He welcomed me with open arms. It was like I was never gone. I'm so grateful to have such a loving God, and we all should really be grateful that our God is just so forgiving and so loving, and He deserves all the praise and the glory. So, in your lowest moments, why would you not go out and seek Him to provide for you? Because God will provide for you. He'll get you out of those dark spots. He'll pull you away from all those moments that you think that you can't do, can't succeed, all those doubts. The devil is coming in your mind and feeding you all these lies. Well, don't listen to him. Listen to God. Listen to the Lord. The Lord is there for us always. The Lord is the way, the truth, and the light. Emphasis on the truth. He is the truth. He's the way. No other way. No other way. So, on a closing note, in your lowest moments, keep your eyes on God, because He said that He will never leave you. In Hebrews 13:5, it says, God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. God will never forsake us. In all His maybe disappointment in us, that we've turned the wrong path, that we're feeling lonely and lost, and we turned away from Him maybe for a little bit, He's not going to forsake us. He's not going to leave us. He's standing there with open arms, waiting for us to come back, because He just loves us. So be aware of the snares of the devil. Keep all your focus remained on God, because He will deliver you from anything you're going through. God bless you guys, and I hope you have a good one. Stay blessed.